I've never seen this before. That's crazy.
What is up, everyone? This is No Cap G Central, and the New Year's has arrived for me, so I decided to do intro. Yeah. After doing my point 9 with Shut Up, I would like to welcome you all to my next solo video. Today, I've got for you Project Gotham Racing 3 for the Xbox 360. This is the very first racing game that I've gotten once my family has acquired the Xbox 360, and it pretty much got my interest in starting to play racing games all of a sudden. The reason I'm doing the third game is because I don't have the first or second games as they were released for the original Xbox, and I don't want to help you know when I ever buy it, because once I looked online for the walkthroughs and stuff like that, I realized that those games are actually very long, and I don't know if I can handle the challenges either. And considering that, I worked onto TNGRT's walkthrough of this game, and I don't even like how he formatted it. He just put each race into every part. But if you expect a better one, well, here it is. Now I don't have any DLC because I'm just I was like, you know, that dumb when I was young. Anyways, let's just put the music at halfway so to avoid any copyright strikes or anything like that. Now we're gonna get into the main mode of the game, which is Gotham Career, and we're gonna do Soul Career since I don't have Xbox Live anymore. Now, yeah, here's a note there. You can pause the video if you want to read it. So we get the choice of two championships. Championships are like events. They're not actual championships where you get people points and all, but like you have to complete like the first event in order to get to the next one and stuff like that. Future championships are gonna be unlocked if you have the specific amount of trophies. So the first championship we're gonna doing is the Regent Street Speed Festival, a two-race event. It's gonna be taking place in our first city, which is London, um, and the cream de la cream of cars in the glorious city of London. So our first event will be a street race. Again, you can just pause that if you want to read that. We're going to check out Her Majesty's pleasure, and it will be a three-lap race. And here we are in the garage. Now depending on the price, manufacturer, or car class, they have five car classes. Class A is the fastest. Class A is the slowest as well. But we have four types of prices. Prices, not prizes. They have cars that you can afford with the amount of credits that you have. Cars that are cheap that's less than 100,000 credits. Cars that are expensive that are between 100,000 to 200,000. And cars that are very expensive that is over 200,000 credits. Um, why I just got back that? I just got back from vacation and I feel a little stuffed up though. And sorry guys if I sound sick to you. But anyways, let's get to the cars that you can afford. From cheapest to highest, you get a choice between the Chevy Corvette C6, an Ariel Atom 300 Supercharged, a Ford Chevy Corvette GT500, a Celine S281E, now these things called kudos, are skill points that you earn doing events, and if you reach a token amount of kudos, you get to rank up, which by far will unlock a concept car. Now, not all concept cars are gonna be shown in this LP, but I might be able to show all the cars if I get all of them unlocked, and on my no couch, I might be able to make a video of that. And another concept car. Other cars that you can afford is Nissan Skyline GL Respect 2 No, a Jaguar XKR, an Altima GTR, a Noble M400, a Lotus Esprit, and the Honda NSX GT2. Now we're gonna be lining with classic cars because I like the middle class and all. Because we have 85,000 quests and this car costs the same price, let's just go ahead and pay for everything for this Honda NSX GT2, which is also the first car that I drove once I started playing this game. Now you can place a car whatever you want in the garage. I'll just place it here, cause yeah. And once you put this car, it shows you the amount of credits that you have. Well, now we have none, and all. You can use this car in the next ways. You can sell the car, which, of course, you can buy. You can also buy a new car once you gain enough credits, and there's more stuff that you can do. But we're not gonna show that off. Now, the difficulty that you do this event depends. If you choose the highest stage, the target is very tough, but gives you a big cash reward. Or if you choose the novice quest, it gives you an easier task, but gives you low credits. We're gonna choose medium. What are challenges for experienced PGR3 racers? Okay, let's get on. And of course, I'll be showing the loading screen off for purposes, cause yeah. But I'm gonna be showing the loading screen like often, not a lot, not all the time. But it's just cause the events that they show have a little description right there. Pretty much is some like before, and also shows the type of movement that can help you. That can help you like practice with errors and stuff like that, like frame breaking. Now, now in the street race, you gotta face up against like a a target amount of drivers and these types of cars and stuff like that in order to get to the target. Now for the medium difficulty, you must finish in the top three or reach the podium. I would like to say that in order to pass this challenge. But you can also win this challenge like in the novels or easy webs to get extra credits and stuff like that. I don't know if they do it for medium as well. I hope they do. Now we just stick with the 4Chase camera. You can also use the right button. No, not right button. Left button. I had that confused too. To change the camera. You can also have a cockpit view or driver's eye. Oh, this kind of view. I don't even know why they put this camera down to the ground though. And you can also see driver's sneaks. You can adjust other options into the options menu as well. Now, for me, when I was a kid, I used to just do knobs and easy levels. I just decided to do medium for you guys, just to make it a little bit more challenging. And once we started this race, I think there were two Honda NSX GT2s in the field. Was it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh man, there's a Dodge 5 GS ACR up there. Gotta catch up to it. This car is really good to me. This Honda NSX. Even though it's the only Honda in the field, it is a pretty good car. Oh come on! It's the whoa! Oh not, and I also forgot to mention on the right top view of the screen, these are kudos, and depending on what type of skills you do, you earn these types of kudos. See? Racing line, queen section, whateverness. Even drifting, which for me is caused by you know, braking feints or using the e-brake to do so. You can also do do something with the downright stick, okay, on your controller to look back or look or like switch views and up or something. Passing this, I think that's a Fly F430. I would like for us to win this race. Oh, I just hit the wall. Now here's something. You might lose kudos if you hit the wall too hard. And stuff like that. But we win our first race, so yay for that. You can barely hear the main music just to avoid any copyright claims. Oh, and since there's an Xbox 360, achievements were created. Oh, we do get bonuses for silver. They just didn't mention it. High scores. My Xbox name is Spence QS. I don't have an Xbox Live account, but I just decided to name myself that and stuff like that. Also others, just in case you finish the event as well. Oh, and you also earn some badges. My first win. ×3 combo. No penalties. That means we didn't waste any kudos. We also earned our first medal because, yeah, badges. Now, of course, once you've started earning kudos, you'll be starting up into the rank 10 part, which is just like a RUF, or rough as you like to call it, or turbo. I just like to call it RUF because I think that's a better name for it. See? It's unlocked. So event number 2 is going to be another street race, this time at Embankment Rush. This time 3 laps of racing. So yeah, I'll be able to buy a new car once we unlock it, once we go to the next championship and all. So yeah, we're going to be using Honda NSX GT2, medium difficulty, and let's go. Now in each race, you're not going to be faced off against the same type of opponents. They'll be driving different cars, for example, speed and I don't know, whatever. Whoever's in that yellow Mosaico. Yep, of course, and MG Mosaico 6.2s. Come on. Yeah, those pillars are what's gonna be bothering me a little bit, cause obstacles along the way. Oh man, this is the first time we waste our kudos. Even though it was not intentionally my fault. Well, it is my fault, but it was not intentionally. That's what I mean. I don't know why they're breaking power over though. Anyways, I'm second. I'll be able to reach the target. Alright. Okay, so we don't waste any kudos that time. Man, man, that driver's gonna be tough to catch. Oh, it's also this is oh first also dying for F430. At least that's what I think it is. All four challenge right there. I can't tell some Ferraris apart though. But yeah. So in the final event that we're gonna be doing this, I'll be able to use my favorite Class C car to do so. And also, if you hear my commentary as well as the gameplay, I'm glad to do that. Cause since it's New Year, I've been looking back at my 2 LPs so that I've done, and I wasn't really too happy with how it turned out though. My turns out that the setups I used, the game I was overshadowing the commentary. So I just decided to put the commentary as the default and just pull back the game audio back, just so you can hear me better. Yeah. Okay, so those levels are way back there. May seem easy, but I just had a medium difficulty. I'm showing proof of that. Anyways, we complete the first championship of the game. You can barely hear any music. I'll put it halfway, I'm telling you that. High scores, of course. Now, you can choose to watch a replay, but I just decided not to, and such. This has been a little lengthy, even though this championship is short. It's maybe because of my explanation to things. Anyways, the championship is complete. We get a complete bonus 70,000 credits, and of course, new champions are unlocked. They'll tell us when they're unlocked as well. And we also earn some badges as well. We earn our first trophy, and stuff like that. So yeah, this has been the Regent Street Speed Festival. And this will conclude the part. In the next part, we're going to be completing the Whitehall Walk Style Cup. So stay tuned, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a very good night.